Rookie to Legend is back in NBA 2K24. As you can see in this picture here, it is an official release from 2K themselves that shows that the grind system for NBA 2K24 is going to be Rookie to Top 10. There's 4 subcategories: Rookie, Starter, Veteran, and Top 10, and in those subcategories, and in 3 of those 4 subcategories, there's 3 levels: Rookies 1 through 3, Starter 1 through 3, Veteran 1 through 3, and then finally Top 10. Now there's a lot of speculation about what top 10 could mean. Some people think that there's gonna be a leaderboard for the top 10 quote-unquote legend, which means that once you hit top 10 you'll still get the reward, but if you want to keep your name on the list you have to keep playing the game or you could get passed up later on. And other people believe that there's gonna be exclusive rewards for the top 10 or top 10% of players who hit the highest level of grind first. Y'all let me know in the comments, which one would you prefer, that top 10% of players get their own exclusive reward, or that there's a top 10 leaderboard that you just have to keep fighting for? And before y'all go in the comments like, oh, clickbait, this is probably fake, it was released by Ronnie 2K himself, it was released by the official 2K page, it was released by everybody. So there is 100% no doubt that there is an official grind system in NBA 2K24 unrelated to seasons, but it is only on next gen, which means you can only play this if you have an Xbox Series S or a PlayStation 5. Drop a like on the video right now if you are on a next gen console, and comment down below if you are still on current gen. And if you are still on current gen, is this enough to make you buy a next gen console? Let me know down below. Now that we have an official rep system in NBA 2K24 other than seasons, all we need is for the gameplay to be goated, and luckily Mike Wang went on a tweeting frenzy yesterday, so let's go through all of the tweets. I'm not gonna lie, sit back and get comfortable because it is a lot of tweets, but it gives a lot of information. Okay, we're gonna go from most important to least important. This tweet right here is significantly important. The new Pro Play gameplay feature, which I'm sure y'all have heard of by now, has introduced 150 signature styles. Compared to 2K23's 37 signature styles, that is a ton of variety to choose from, which I'm hoping leads to more variety in ball handling, so everyone's not just using the same sigs and every game is the same dribble moves over and over and over again like it was this year with the spin back. I am definitely a culprit of that. I was spin back made, so hopefully this year I can incorporate some other moves. Fades got nerfed at the 3 and got buffed in the mid-range. My old heads like myself out there, you are foaming at the mouth right now. You can do an MJ fade from the midi all day and it's gonna be green every single time, but if you're a calm stage guard and you're trying to fade from 3 wide open, it might be a little harder for you this year. We're gonna have to see how big that nerf is. Don't take it like, oh, you can't nerf 3s whatsoever. I'm sure the greatest players will figure out a way, but right now he's saying that their focus was to nerf the fade 3s and to buff the fade mid-range. And then we got a tweet that made Takeovers even more goated than he already is. All advanced shot types like spins, step backs got a buff in the mid-range, and all advanced floaters like Euros, floaters, reverses, hops, spins, and scoops got a buff too. This is literally the Takeover tweet right here. Takeover's whole game is fading middies, which already got buffed, doing spins in step backs, and breaking the dude with shot creating takeover. Just like the old heads were foaming out the mouth, Takeover is as well. Takeover's gonna go crazy this year. You get a green celebration every time you green outside of 15 feet. Bro, this was one of my major asks, and you guys might say that, oh, it's just like a gameplay animation. Why does it matter? It matters. If you grew up on 2K with green celebrations, then had it ripped away from you on 23, you'll understand. Now, all we need now is the get off me green celebration. If you know, you know. In the comments, let me know if you're a real one and you know. We need a get off me petition. You know what, if someone starts to bring back get off me petition in the comments, I'll pin it down below. Alright, so first person to do that, you got the pin. Now, NBA 2K24's contest system, arguably one of the top 3 most important things in the game. Mike Wang says that their focus was to remove ghost contests. If y'all don't know what that is, it's when people were standing next to you without putting their hands up and they get a random 18% contest and speed up your jump shot. Apparently that's not a thing this year. They were more focused on making sure people were penalized when they start their jump shot contested than when they end their jump shot contested, which means if you play good defense while they're starting their shot, you'll get a heavily contest, but if you try to late contest or jump at them late, it'll still be a slightly or a no contest, which in my opinion is how it should be. There's nothing I hated more than a dude just sprinting at me last second and getting an 18% shot contest for no reason. It made no sense. Mike Wang promises that paint defense is going to be better this year. I'm not gonna lie, this is the only one I don't fully believe because they say this every year. They said it for 2K23, and we all know that paint defense was absolutely horrendous. But I will say, with the removal of quick drops and limitless takeoff, we might actually have to believe him this year. But I made a point here. I even dropped a comment for it, and I said I hope that stays true once people unlock their badges. The pattern in recent years is that paint defense feels amazing at launch, but once posterizer and badges like Master are unlocked, a lot of RNG starts to happen. Facts or cap? Let me know in the comments. If y'all play 2K, y'all know that launch 2K is the greatest gameplay of the entire year. September is the greatest gameplay of the entire year because not everyone's maxed out. The defense feels amazing because once again, nobody has their badges. But once people start to unlock their badges, that's when the offense starts overtaking the defense and things get really cheesy. You feel me? So my point was that once people get posterizer, is paint defense going to be back to normal where you can't get a stop whatsoever? I'm hoping that there's a good balance there so it's more skill on defense. The takeover news, I'm sure y'all have already heard, but if you haven't, there's going to be 5 takeovers in the game. Playmaking, defense, shooting, rebounding, and physical takeover. You don't choose a takeover when you make a build. You choose a takeover every game in the moment to adjust to what you need in the game. So if you get the first takeover, you can activate physicals takeover and just start bullying everybody. I'm kind of intrigued to see how that one works. If it's going to be kind of like post takeover on 19 where you can just shove people out the way, it might be a little OP. I'm definitely going to be testing that. And then let's say you don't activate your first takeover and you wait for double takeover, then you can activate 2 categories. So like shooting and physicals, for example, or one that's probably going to be more common, shooting and playmaking. The adrenaline changes, if y'all don't know, if you get a bump on defense, they lose an adrenaline meter, and adrenaline doesn't affect dribbling or your stamina anymore. So if you lose all your adrenaline meters, you're not going to be moving like a snail anymore. And if you lose all your adrenaline meters, you can still dribble the same. But what it does affect is your ability to green your jump shot. So if you have no adrenaline bars, you're probably gonna miss your shot even if it's wide open. And as the defense, to make them lose adrenaline bars, all you gotta do is bump them. So that is a cool new change that we're gonna see if it works in practice. This year, jump shot grades officially matter, confirmed by Mike Wang. If y'all know, jump shot grades did not matter this year. You could have like a B- jump shot all around and it would be goated, or you could have an all A+ and it would be trash. But Mike Wang confirmed that defensive immunity, the defensive immunity grade right here that you're gonna have, is going to be super important this year. And he later iterated that it is a 30% difference. If you have an A+ defense immunity, you get a 30% boost to greening shots in people's faces. And if you have it on an F, you get a 30% negative on greening shots in people's faces. So if you want to green contested jumpers, your defensive immunity has to be an A+. And I'm not gonna lie, like and sub with notifications on, and I will plug you with the greatest jump shots. You know how I do, bro. You know I got you. The rating boost for takeover is +10. So if you get takeover, you're not just going to go from a 30 rebound to a 99 if you activate rebounding takeover, but he also confirmed that takeover goes above 99. So for example, if you have a 92 ball handling and you activate playmaking takeover, you will have a 102 ball handling while it's active. What 3-point rating do you need to be able to green consistently? Mike Wang says that elite players will be deadly with a 75 3-pointer, while others will need higher ratings to green consistently. I mean, all I'm reading there is that the comp players will be making 65 3-point builds like a 2-way slasher playmaker and be green and wide open. Now, they won't be able to green contested, but we all know in 2K20 with the 2-way slashing plays that you don't need to green contested to be elite. You feel me? As long as you got like some finishing and some defense in your build, you can get away with a low 3-point. Now, I will say this, if you make a 75 3-point build and start complaining about shooting on day 1, I will fight you. Wait till you get your badges, wait till you learn your jump shot before complaining to the devs to patch shooting, because if they drop a patch 1 before a week goes by that isn't just bug related and is more gameplay trying to cater to you so you can green all your jump shots and have more fun, when everyone gets their badges, the game is going to be unplayable because the offense will be stupidly overpowered. Takeover perks are still confirmed in the game. That's good to know. The green window is pure, so hypothetically you can green every single shot you take that isn't a smothered jump shot, but you're not going to green them often. So we will see some fluky like 78% green heavily contested makes, but honestly, that just makes for some funny moments. As long as it doesn't happen consistently, it'll be fine. There will be seasonal releases of some animations. This is the first bad news we've heard of 2K24. Locking animations behind season releases just isn't a practical or a good idea. We all want the animations. We all want to equip the best animations we can. So if they lock something like Trae Young or Steph Curry till like season 4 when the game is kind of like drying out a little bit, there's no productivity to that. It's honestly just limiting the game. So hopefully they go back on this decision. But for right now, it seems like they're gonna have some releases that they keep in the vault. Rhythm dribbles are back in NBA 2K24. If y'all remember on 2K19, you could hold RT and flick up on the right stick and you would just do this dribble chain animation. That is back in NBA 2K24. We've been asking for that forever. That's gonna be amazing. But my favorite edition is a troll edition where you can taunt the player while dribbling. Look at Mike Wang just taunting the dude that he's cooking up right here, bro. I am taunting everybody. I'm telling you right now, if you pull up and I'm up 20-0, you are getting taunted and put on a YouTube clip. So pull up at your own risk. My gamer tag is grinding on YT. I'll put it in the comments down below if you want to add me. Pull up at your own risk. I will be taunting everybody. Steal and block attempts will consume adrenaline bars on defense. Once your first bar is gone, you get a 20% nerf to steals and blocks. Once 2 bars are gone, you get a 40% nerf. And once 3 bars are gone, you get a 75% nerf. So no more spamming the lanes with no punishment. You will be getting punished for pressing X or square. Steph Curry and Trae Young's dribble moves are going to be locked behind a 92 ball handling, and the highest unlock Steve Francis, which every guard uses this year, is going to be at 95. They finally listened to us, y'all. They want to make it to where the best dribble moves are locked behind a super high ball handling, which will effectively nerf taller builds, assuming they can't go to this high of a rating. This might be the year we go back to small guards like 2K22 with the play shots and the shot creators in them. We might have to go back to small guards. We're gonna see, bro. I'm definitely gonna be testing it out. When I get on the game, I'm definitely gonna try out a tall build first, see if it's possible to get a 92 ball handling by any means necessary, maybe sacrifice on some defense, see how it works. But if it's not possible to get a 92, I will for sure have a small build as well as a tall build, because once again, at 85, you'll still get some of the good dribble animations, just not the elite ones like Steph and Trae. And last but not least, your shot meter increases your green window size by a whopping 20%. My meter gang out there, it is time to retire. You have to turn off the meter or you are at a 20% disadvantage. I understand you like to see the meter because it's easier to time, but it's time to advance. It's time to level up and put off the meter so you can get the benefits of playing without it. But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much all the information we have about NBA 2K24 right now. Let me know what y'all think about the rep system. Let me know what y'all think about the news. I want to cover everything in one video real quick for y'all. This video is not heavily edited. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it up, but I just wanted to talk to y'all and see what y'all thoughts are about the news. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. I love you all, and as always, keep grinding.
Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be taunting. Ballin', 2K we never be falling. Rachel she never be calling. Still hitting shots while they steady be